Hello, 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 beautiful people. How are you today? Welcome back to ACB, Amazing Community Bazaar Podcast with me, Ingrid Galloway. I am a relationship coach and chief relaxation officer and trainer of Kayangan, a wellness clinic in Sydney. And today I'm accompanied by a guest come from the land far, far away from home, Alexandra Patricia. She is a Bella Grace global consultant based in West Virginia, Pennsylvania. She studied um, criminal justice to begin with, and then literally switched gears to nursing school after she graduated. Back then, she was a single mom, and she fell in love with colon hydrotherapy and trained as a colon hydrotherapist whilst in nursing school. Oh my God, she must work so hard. She has been a colon hydrotherapist for 13 years now and has been a nurse for 9 years. Within her practice, she does nutritional coaching, food sensitivity testing, supplement counseling, and vitamin injections. She has a hubby now and two boys whose bucket list is to experience Machu Picchu in Peru. Oh, how magical! Welcome, Alex.
You did great. You did great, Ingrid.
Thank you. Now, tell me a little bit more about yourself, darling. What was your journey that gets you to where you are now?
So I think I've always had that innate feeling, sensation, calling to want to help people. Hence nursing school, colon hydrotherapy kind of steamrolled my desire for functional medicine to learn more about it. I had some life experiences where functional medicine helped me and where I saw tremendous results. As opposed to the traditional allopathic medicine that we see today. And so I it just kind of exploded, just, steamrolled with learning little bits at a time that ended up compiling to great big bits at a time. So I was learning about myself and my own health. And during that time, I learned a lot about nutrients and supplementation, and it just kind of kept going from there. My deficiencies prompted me to learn a lot more about what I needed for my body. And when I learned that, the nutrients sector for consumers is it's a very profitable industry, but I started looking further and deeper into it about what was bioavailable to my body. And when I started researching that, I learned that, a lot of these things that are just coming off the shelf, consumers are really uninformed. And so I make it my mission at my office with my practice to educate. Educate is huge with me. I love to educate about nutrients and supplements and how they work on the system, on the body, and how your body processes them and utilizes them. So that's kind of how I stumbled upon the Bella Grace line, because they do have nutraceuticals, and that's another story.
Ah, amazing.
That's where we're.
Yeah, so what's your greatest achievement so far? I'm very intrigued.
Sure. So I have several greatest achievements in my life.
Yeah.
Number one, finishing nursing school. Woo! I never have to
Yes.
take that NCLEX again. That was probably one of the proudest moments of my life, is finishing nursing school, I think.
Yes.
It was one of the hardest educational experiences that I ever went through. And I have multiple degrees and certifications, but that was definitely the hardest. So I'm very proud of that accomplishment.
Yes.
I do have a wonderful family and a wonderful support system. So I'm very happy with achieving those goals in my life, because I know that I went through some stumbling blocks where I was a late bloomer there for a while. But now I'm very happy in my life. So my life is just a great achievement after another.
Oh, wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. And what made you choose Bella Grace in particular?
Oh, sure. So I honestly, I wasn't looking for another business to add to my business.
Yes.
And then I had two clients, a husband and a wife, that walked through my door. They were doing a cleanse and they wanted to follow that with a colonic and go a little deeper. And I've known this couple for 8 years, and they walked through the door that day, and something was different about them. And I literally looked at John and I said, "What is wrong with your face? What is going on with your face?" And he laughs. And, I've known him for 8 years. He says, "I've been using some products that my wife and I just joined and started using about 6 months ago." And I said, "It literally looks like somebody took an eraser to your face." And these are, late 50s. They retired corporate America. And for them to say that they joined a company, a new company, as a multi-level marketing company, that was pretty big for me, because I didn't feel like they had to they didn't have to do that. They must have really liked that product or really fell in love with the product line to want to do that. So I said, "I'm taking you to lunch. You're going to tell me more about it." So when I looked at the ingredients in the supplements, I was intrigued. I was impressed. They let me sample the product, and I loved the way it felt on my skin, and I signed up right then and there. I tried the product for about 4 weeks, and I didn't think anything of it. I took a before and an after picture, and I was astounded at the results on my skin, and my skin had never looked better. So I was all in.
Yes.
Balls to the wall, Ingrid. Balls to the wall.
Wonderful. Now I'm very, very curious to see your 2 bestsellers selling.
Oh, sure. So the 3-piece skincare set is a 3-piece set, and it kind of it all works together. Can you hold this? It all works together. So you have your enzymatic cleanser that breaks down all the dead skin cells and all the dirt and grime on your skin, and it cleans out your pores, right?
Yes.
And then you have the dewy serum. You follow through with a dewy serum. And then you have the moisturizer, the collagen moisturizer. And I have been using these 3 pieces 1 time a day, because this hydration from this moisturizer is so hydrating. It lasts you all day long. I've never known any cream or product that will last that as long as these products do.
Yes.
So the 3-piece set is probably our hottest seller, because it's getting such great results with skincare.
Amazing. And then what about your number 1 most favorite product?
The lip plumper.
Ooh.
The lip plumper it's not a traditional lip plumper. It is different.
Okay.
Because when you use the lip plumper, it actually it comes on clear.
Okay.
And when it goes on clear, it's made with vitamin E oil, so it's very nourishing for your mouth.
Yeah.
It has your collagen peptides in it, which plumps up the cells. That's how it plumps up your lips and your mouth.
Yeah.
Is it just makes it slightly fuller. But when you apply this, it actually pops your natural lip color. So I really love this. It's my hottest seller probably right here when I do live vendor events.
Yes.
I usually do it in front of a mirror, and then they put it on and they see that color pop, and they feel the moisture on their lips, and it lasts all day long. I don't know how they do that, but I know I'm all about, chapstick and moisturizing.
Yes.
This is it. It's replaced everything. The skincare has replaced everything on my counter. I only use those 3 products, and I use the lip plumper.
Oh,
So
amazing. Because I was given a lip plumper, but a lip gloss with color. And then when I apply it on, it felt dry afterwards. So I'm curious, like, this is said a lip gloss with color, but how come it makes my lips dry?
It does. And I will have to send you I will have to send you some pictures. I have a friend of mine who just put it on literally today. She got it in a couple of days ago, but she was leery about testing it, because lip plumpers are traditionally known for that burn on your lips.
It had
this does not have that. This is more of like a light pepperminty, cooling, soft sensation for just a short period of time. And then when she applied it, her lips got really red, and she's like a fair-skinned girl. And she took a picture, and I couldn't believe the results. I told her today, I said, "You're my poster child for this lip plumper right here."
Yeah, definitely. In the vendor group, share such
I
results.
sure will. I
Yeah.
sure will.
Now, my darling, tell me a funny story. Last question.
Oh my gosh. I know you want some funny stories. So I know that I've told you some about like when I'm in the group with nursing and stuff, like I had to take care of somebody with maggots on their feet the other day. Oh, I don't like bugs. I'm not one for bugs. So that's one where you're like, I don't want to touch it. But then there was a prisoner that got escorted into the hospital because he had put heroin up the bum. And I was like, what are we going to do? What do you do in this situation? Well, we have to make them go to the bathroom. So we have to force that issue.
Right.
But I'll tell you, one of the funniest things that has happened recently is I told a joke.
Yeah.
This corniest joke in the group. And everybody was reading the joke. And I kept saying, you have to say it out loud. And everybody's putting their laughing faces. I said, you know what? I wonder what this would sound like in an Australian accent. And lo and behold, a lovely lady, she recorded me a clip. And I've listened to that clip 15 times at least. And I have shared it with so many people because it just makes me laugh. It's just a silliest knock-knock joke. But here's something funnier. Just a little secret between... I'll be driving around in my car trying to say words in Australian now.
Right. Okay, so say it.
It's not working. I have to hang out with you a little bit more.
As Aussies, we do have a very particular accent, mind you, because I came from Indonesia. I sounded a little bit more Canadian than Australian. So you can't rely on me. You have to ask the other people. All right, beautiful people. Thank you so much for watching our short podcast. Thank you so much, Alex, for coming and entertain us with all the array of jokes. And, life as a nurse is never boring, isn't it?
No, it's not. Thank you so much,
Wow.
Ingrid, for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much. If you haven't yet connected with Alexandra Patricia, please, at the end of the podcast, there is her shopping link. And also, if you haven't connected with us in Amazing Community Bazaar, join us as a member. We love supporting small business owners. And also, if you don't have a small business owners, not a problem. You could potentially be our customers. So browse along, the various goodies and services that we offer, and you can buy from us. And definitely you will make someone hearts sing. There you go, beautiful people. Until the next episode, keep well and lots of love. Bye, Alex. Thank you.
Bye, Ingrid.